I don't know why my left alt wasn't working to show them, though. That was just weird. Oh, maybe because I have caps lock on? The wet dog. He's my dog now. Reduces recovery penalty for armor. That's probably a big thing. But we need our perception. We lost our perception bot. Ooh, the streamer is level 20. Alright, let's get to stepping. Here I am, just poor level 6. Having only played for 15 hours or so. Barely on the second town of the game. Ah, yes.
You say your lamp nets you souls, I? Mind if I be asking how?
Faith can do many a thing, Seraphim. Add a little copper and Audra, and a normal lantern can work miracles.
Aye, don't those be the tools of the animancers, art?
Maybe. But I'm no animancer, that's for sure. I ain't out to play God. Only serve mine.
I guess if I walk near those paladins, I get that buff. Ooh, this guy's getting into a fight. Okay. There's that guy. He's gonna go in here. Don't mind me. Gonna steal your stuff. Thank you very much. And excellent. Mine. Mine. That was weird. I was like, why am I moving?
I'm afraid not.
Did I not close the door?
I don't be supposing we could swapped in sparkling, Cap.
Gonna look inside. We're not gonna scrap. I tried closing the door. I'm gonna take this one free reload. You really not close doors?
That would be a no.
Oh, you just have to get out of the way.
Yes, the newcomer. I thought you might visit.
Izali.
Lady Izali Bardato. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies.
He regards you with a cool expression, but stands with a fighter's poise.
If you have business with House Bardato, then speak on.
Izali opens her palms, waits. This religion. You know something unusual. Your attention is drawn to Izali's desk. Among the assorted ledgers and documents sits a brass seal, still dripping with heated wax. The drippings have dried into an almond-shaped pattern which resembles the shape of an eye fringed with bird feathers. A nictitating membrane, flicks across its surface in a barely perceptible wink.
Are you still with me?
Zali breaks her focus by waving her hand in front of your face. She glances between you and her tidy desk, frowning. Your desk. The eye. She glances back at her desk again, this time with impatience.
I'd venture that you're working too hard.
Your family seems very well established here.
Ugh. My bank shoulders the cost of the Valiant Trading Company's operations in the Deadfire. It is said that no Valian may wipe themselves unless a Bardato's signature approves it first.
If that's true, we gotta stop shaking hands with them.
I'm certain you've touched worse, farmhand.
Zali's mouth twitches just shy of a smirk. Peace. I could take you on. I could take you all on. I ain't afraid of no ghost. What's up, Nera Bardato?
I just hope Laro doesn't bring ridicule to the Bardato name.
Go down to the vault. I'm gonna swap streams over here. There we go. The guard captain takes his time moving to the barred door, his armor creaking with every step. He appraises you with a lazy sweep of the eyes, while his fingers curl casually about the hilt of his blade.
You have an appointment to see the vault, sir?
Just exploring. The vault? What's in here?
The Bardatos are a banking family, Mestre. We hold a great many accounts belonging to our fellows within the Valian Trading Company. We also safeguard those valuables they entrust to our keeping. A matter you may discuss with the lady, upstairs.
Captain makes a hurting motion with his arms as he shepherds you towards the stairs. Alright, alright.
Yes, I shall.
You don't want me stealing all your gold. I get it. The Bardatos. We're almost done with this section of the city. Only 2 more locations to go. Yeah. Alright, so we need to go over here. Alright, we got a district home. Oh, something crazy was going on over there. Forsaken dog. Insight, metaphysics. Who's our insight person? That be you? You're my insight person. So I guess we don't really need the insight. Fry corn.
I'll handle this.
Fingers be fat and furry, swabbed in sparkling.
I'll take care of this.
Okay.
I'm here.
Excellent. Oh, I love having everything highlighted. Just think of all the stuff I missed.
Easy now.
Okay, let's do this. Vicious is going on over here. Oof, the FPS drops for this is Crazy. Please, no interruptions.
That's close enough.
The young girl narrows her eyes and reaches for a dagger tucked into her back pocket. Her cheeks are sallow and she licks the edges of her dried lips. Even if she had eaten this week, you doubt she'd be in fighting shape. I'm gonna do 2. Just because it looks like fun. If that's how you want it, kid. She backs away a step, her eyes widening to the size of bronze ooze.
Come, Blanca, I yield.
Loud noises outside. She holds out her palms.
Let's not do anything hasty, Ak?
What's a kid like you doing on the streets of Nekataka?
Nacionale. I've never had a roof over my head longer than an evening.
She cocks an eyebrow at you.
I guess cutting me loose was cheaper on my parents than a passage back to the Republics. Or a few bites of bitter squash.
You know anything about the local pirates hassling Zamar?
Ak, if they're the same ones who robbed Radora blind.
She drags her threadbare sleeves across her nose.
The boss and his wolf sleep their fun off by day. But by night, he and his botso friends keep to the alley giving out bruises for coin.
She gestures off in the opposite direction. Peace.
I'll handle this.
Okay. What's up, Wanaka?
Well met, stranger. If you feel like investing in protection, I'd be willing to trade iron for copper.
The armorer presents you with a friendly smile. Your selection is fine, but I'm looking for even better equipment.
I assure you that everything I sell is well crafted. But I will admit I'm not quite the weaponsmith that Marihi is, nor do I possess Uto's expertise with firearms. Marihi you can find in Pariki's Overlook, the district to the north. Uto has a shop in the Brass Citadel, in the eastern part of Nekataka.
I'll check what you got, though.
Lots to see. Take your time.
Ooh, you've got some stuff. You've got some stuff. Horns of the Bleak Mother. I'm gonna put that down there because cheap. Pretty good. Scale armor. Ooh, plate mail. That's heavy. Some weapons here. Fine large shield. Got a fine heater. Let's trade for that. Seems good. To perception. We'll give this to you. You're my perception guy right now. Make you a true pirate. And let's give you this. Get that out of your inventory, dog.
Well, this'll impress some ladies.
Alrighty. Okay. That's stealing for some reason. Talk to the gamblers. That's not stealing though. So we want to go go there. Road east, road south, road north. Yep, we have visited Earthang. Guess we didn't go down here though. That's fine.
Have you heard about the commotion at the palace?
Of course. Something about Luminous Adra.
A giant made of Luminous Adra.
All I know is that they're all at each other's throats up there.
There's a little pathway over here. Oh. Where you going? Coming to get you, kid. Oh boy. Oh, this is Laro Bardato. Oh boy. Against a backdrop of jeering youths, a young woman raises her arms with an air of practiced drama. Before her, two men stand across from each other, mirroring scowls.
You both attest that you have made all possible efforts to come to a peaceful...
Woman trails off as you approach, and you find yourself the sudden target of the crowd's attention.
Who is this Nasenale? How many cousins do you have or so?
Laro chuckles.
Postenago. Does that look like any cousin of mine?
How should I know? Your kin lie with eels.
Orso glares at Laro and bites back whatever insult he had at the ready.
We have business. What do you want?
That one merchant? Aristocrat. I'm here to fetch Laro. Nera's looking for him. A few chuckles arise from the bystander and Laro's face flushes with embarrassment.
The family keeps you on a tight leash, Laro. Will getting impaled on a Valera blade prove something to them?
Psst. What's your words, Oaf? You want the Juana to know we're dueling?
My bad so to the tribals. We should be free to settle matters on Valiant terms.
Orso glances in your direction with annoyance. You don't have to do this, you know. Oh wait, minor negative? Why is it a minor negative? Now, I suppose you have a good reason for this duel?
This street thug called my family a warren of corrupt inbreds. But is there a dung heap in all the world that does not have a little Valera cousin scratching through it?
Lara opens his arms wide and smiles to the milling crowd.
That wolf he calls mother would have us live out our days polishing Bardato silver.
Orso spits on the ground between them. Don't have resolve and don't have might, apparently. That's a bluff. Sure, let's go with the bluff. We've been raising our bluff ranks a lot. The Juana are gathering reinforcements to storm this position. They should be here any second.
Miller! Scatter!
Laro whistles to his attendants and they break apart in a disorganized exodus from the scene.
What? Where are you going, you stuffed shirt? Hey, wait!
Orso and his comrades scrabble to follow suit.
This isn't over, you coward! You can't hide behind your corrupt mother forever!
Orso leaves the arena in a hurry. We're all running the same way. I should have let them kill one another, but you know. Alright, I guess we're going to be sticking around here for a little bit. Time to go talk to the Bardatos again. The Valeros and the Bardatos are like right next to each other. Crazy.
Out for trouble or taking in the sights?
Don't wanna chat no more.
Would that scandal and bloodshed kept at a distance from my house.
Sally glances up from her work and sighs.
You saw my son dueling with the Valera boy. At least he survives to learn from his mistakes. When Valera and Bardato cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain.
Sally sighs, her gaze turning away. I see your point.
Word has spread fast about the little spectacle at the docks. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Cadnua and House Bardato can help one another.
What do you want?
Queen's Beth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues.
She taps her chin and regards you thoughtfully.
Zilli Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers. A meek-tempered boy. Fonder of song and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs.
How do I not have 4 streetwise? What if there's no plot against the Bardatos?
Then I will sleep better at night.
Sally shrugs, her brow furrowed.
My hopes do not hinge on being proven right at every turn.
I'll go see what I can get out of Zilli Valera.
Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent.
Nodding as Ellie turns her attention to the desk. About the feud with the Valera family.
Fratello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions.
Ellie motions for you to continue. Would you be willing to speak with Otello?
Oh dear. You're serious, aren't you?
Stifles a chuckle.
You think I'd put myself in pistol range of that old imp?
Maybe I could speak with him on your behalf. Convince him to see reason.
I suppose it's not your honor, I doubt. I have little objection to discussing the matter. I simply doubt Otello will listen.
Okay. I'll get these people on speaking terms. You know, worst case scenario, I just kill them all. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Or Bartello. Or Valera. Guys ain't got nothing on me. Or, you know, I could just...
You ever thought about changing the color of your fur? Merkberries will stain your skin for weeks.
Oh, think I were born blue, eh? Think being this pretty come natural?
Well, dang, Seraphim. I never knew you were so fancy.
Yeah, but mayhaps I'll be giving them Merkberries a go. Ain't never been maroon before.
Maybe I'll just pit these families against each other in one final duel. They'll never see it coming. He's actually upstairs. It's like cold and hot at the same time.
Am I supposed to play nanny? They listen to you, Martino. Enough. We have a guest.
Otello.
Ado, I hear you witnessed an unfortunate exchange behind the Adra Mill.
Otello aims a troubled look at Martino.
You kept Laro and Orso from the beyond. We could use such a mediator. Martino has need of muscle and brains outside of the Valera house.
Otello frowns towards his son. Tell me about the job.
Let me take point on this one, Father.
Martino pats Otello on the back and turns to you with a more severe, businesslike expression.
Some Royal Deadfire crews have lately taken to pirate hunting. One such crew has been boasting of their victories near the Wild Mare, singing their Rauatai songs and making our clients anxious. Hunting Principe dogs is our business. With all these problems with the Bardatos, now is not the time for competition from the Brass Citadel. It would be better if they took their business elsewhere.
When Otello isn't looking, Martino draws his thumb across his throat.
You could always start shooting the shit out of one another and leave good Deadfire folk be. Just a suggestion.
Let's see. Insight. I'll talk to these sailors for you.
Perfito. I am sure the words of the Great Watcher will save the day.
Martino punctuates his sing-song mockery with an exaggerated sigh.
Make sure those royal bastards understand the Queen's birth is Valera territory.
Adu, what brings you to the whole of the Valeres?
Otello opens his palm. You're having some kind of trouble with the family next door?
Ach, the Bardato Bank shuts us out of investments and stifles our finances. This is the richest prospect on Iora, but we cannot grow our family business.
Can't make coin at the expense of others? Now that's a crying shame.
Eyes narrowed, the priestess crosses her arms over her chest.
If you know a better way of squeezing profit out of these islands, I'm open to hearing it. Ezali is a rich thug, and someday she will get what's coming to her.
I want to talk to you about the Bardatos.
If we must. What is it?
Frowning, Otello beckons you to continue. Zali wants to strike a peaceful arrangement.
After everything that she... Madiko, what is she planning?
You're not considering this? The Bardatos have nearly ruined us!
Enough, Martino. I will not let our families tear each other to ribbons while I can avoid it. Tell Ezali to meet us here. I won't be lured into a trap.
He nods to himself and glances around at the state of the house. That's not good. No, ain't nobody want to do that. I'm gonna check the journal real quick. I believe it's bigger fish. No. Thinking, feeling. No. Family pride. There we go. Okay, so these are separate quests. Cool, so presumably I can still complete them. I don't know if I'll be able to complete them after I complete this quest, though. Maybe I should explore a little bit more. Except I won't get quest completion experience if I don't turn it in, presumably. Life is hard. Well, let's just keep going.
You'd be better off mooning after someone with half a foot between their ears, lass.
You can't dictate what the heart wants, Seraphin. Thought you, of all people, would know that.
Well, the heart can be a right stupid git sometimes. It don't always deserve your listening.
Just going back and forth between these houses. The Bardatos and the Valeras. It's fine, though. It's fine. Let's go ahead and hard save, actually. There's a possibility that I would want to restart if my quest log gets smaller. Because these quests I want to do, I don't want them to disappear.
Speak up. My business never sits still for long.
About this feud.
Fratello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions.
Actually. Doesn't this seem a little too easy? I'm probably overthinking this, but I spoke to Otello. He's willing to meet if you are.
You're serious? If this is some Valera trick, I'm not walking into a trap without keeping an eye on you as well.
Let's head over to the Valera estate now.
Very well. If nothing else, this promises to be entertaining.
Okay. I feel like this is a little too easy. I'm concerned. Here we go.
You're looking prettier than when you left or so.
Merla, cut it out.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Bardato and Valera representatives stand arrayed around the dining table wearing expressions of anxiety and resentment. The temperature of the room suggests there's no more anonymity than the discussion began. I just want to know what these are. Mystic and Priest. Alright, if we can open by defining each of your grievances and demands. Before you can finish your sentence, Otello cuts you off with a hard wave of his hand.
You run your bank like a crime syndicate. Some of us struggle to tell the difference.
Otello points an accusing finger across the table.
We can take it up with the director anytime you feel like explaining why your children are intimidating my merchants.
Zali opens her palms, in every way composed. She glances over you, and her mouth turns downward.
I see our would-be mediator has arrived. Well, we're here. I hope this wasn't some elaborate, ill-advised jest.
I would not willingly welcome a Bardato beneath my roof for the sake of a jest.
I like option 2 a lot. Please, let's not try to sabotage this from the outset.
As long as the Valera remembers his place, we shouldn't have any problems.
My place is in the dueling ring. Care to let the gods decide, Lady Bardato?
Martino licks his lips and fingers the pommel of his rapier.
Quiet, Martino. Watch her. Now would be the time to lay out your reasoning.
With an open palm, he gestures for you to continue. What is this? Diplomacy. I've made allies of former enemies before. I think we can all pull together into a stronger force. Wow, this is savage. This is a savage one. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. I dig that one a lot. That is suicidal though, but I dig it a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. We've all made allies of enemies before. I think we can pull this together into a stronger force.
Ugh. Raise the stir in the White March Mountains. The same could be done here.
A force? Watcher? To what end?
Zali glances at Otello. The expansion of trade and progress in the region.
A worthy ambition.
Zali and Otello exchange glances. This is insight. Otello, you let your children lash out at the Bardatos. What's your goal?
My goal? To wring out a little respect from this feud before we go under. The company will bleed us dry. We give our lives, our loved ones' lives, and they don't lift a finger to help us. The Bardatos turn their backs. Why shouldn't I teach my children to walk with their heads high?
Zali frowns, looking at him skeptically. Can't you kiss him? Zali, why shut the Valera family out of trade?
One does not arm the competition. Besides, lesser people have made more of themselves without the aid of banks.
Zali stops herself, seeming for the moment to doubt her own convictions. And the pirates?
Vagabonds. The only thing I'll say for Otello is that he is a son of the Republics. I'll treat him like any enemy of note.
I'm amazed you can say this with a straight face, Zali.
Let's intimidate. Enough! Nice. Don't have resolve, darn it. You are assigned to the table. Even Martino blinks at you. Let's negotiate this like any business proposition. What do you want?
If we're speaking in those terms, it would be enough to be permitted to do business in Neketaka. We need not cross paths.
Tello speaks as if he expects the proposition to be rejected outright. Zali drums her fingers lightly against her scabbard.
I want the Principe out of the trade lanes.
What?
Half of this month's shipments are missing. I'll give you coin and crew for 5 ships to earn back my investment.
She opens her palms and awaits his response.
6 ships. With 6, I will drive the Principe from these waters like rats from a fire.
Tello straightens his spine and nods with confidence.
Even money says the Principe already be shaking in their timbers at the raw thought of your 6 fish-staking ships.
He snorts.
You think yourself the first to underestimate us, little one?
Otello chuckles to himself.
6 ships. I believe we just made a deal, Valera.
Then it's settled?
Otello sounds bewildered by his own words.
So it seems. For the time being.
Zali shrugs.
Time will tell if this arrangement is a favorable one. My hosts, you'll excuse me if I return home.
She inclines her head, favoring you with bemused look on her way out. Major positive. Hey! Jay, that did get rid of my quests. Blah. Not a fan.
Never saw myself breaking bread with a Bardato.
I guess you win some, you lose some. Out of curiosity... Family pride... No... Okay, so I guess they just clumped them all into the same quest. Okay. Maybe that did work out for the best. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. Maybe I got robbed on experience, though. I didn't really get anything but experience. Yeah, whatever. Let's continue. Actually, let me go talk to Home Chick Slice real quick. Oh. That streamer is gonna play Pillars. Gotta watch. Alright, I need access to your vault.
I never thought to see a Valera on my payroll.
Zali sighs over her paperwork.
I have not forgotten my debt to you. The Bardato vault is crowded with enough heirlooms that we won't miss this one.
She passes you a handsomely crafted mace, grinning as she hefts it with ease. Bardato's luxury. Whoa. 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 Thank you very much. It's worth now. I'm gonna give you this. I don't really care about the loss and, well, actually, maybe I do care about the loss and damage. That's 9 penetration, 11 penetration. 5% chance to sicken target. 8 accuracy. Oh, they're both exceptional. Attack time, recovery time, that's all the same. Everything's the same, it's just loss and damage. I'm gonna equip the mace though. Alright, well now I'm gonna go back down to the Valera's house, and I'm gonna go talk to the head Valera guy, get a super awesome item from him hopefully, and then finally leave this section of the town. It only took 10 million years. This is well, I mean, these loading screens, you know. Hey, they take up a little bit of time. It's fine. It's indubitably fine. And one more. That, do that, that. Alright, let's go talk to Top Dog. I'm sure Martino is pissed.
With our new capital, the fleet can be fully restored by month's end.
Fellow strokes his chin and nods.
Here, you may count yourself as one of the family. That grants you the right to display it.
Passes you a fine sword with the Valeria crest etched on the hilt. Get Duskfall. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty nice. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Better that the Valeras ran our fleet against the rocks than suffer peace with our enemies.
Tino crosses his arm and grimaces. You're welcome.
If the Bardatos want our protection, they will have to deal with us on fairer terms. Some meager consolation there.
He shrugs. What will you do now that the rivalry is over?
If the Bardatos are serious about financing our repairs, then the Valeras will be back at sea in no time. From there, we do what we do best. Hunting Principe boats and waving at the crew as they sink.
Cap, might you remind me why we be helping this barnacle cock swab slurper?
His hands ball tight and his lip twists over his crooked teeth. Martino does not glance downward, but his smile widens noticeably. It's fine. See a bug in here? Alright, well we can finally move on from this section of the city. It only took, I guess, 3 hours now? Which is extremely impressive, I might add. That we're just in this small section of the city, and there might be like 2 more sections of this city. And just in this small little section, we had enough quests and chats and things like that to just waste 3 hours of time. It was pretty cool. I dig it. I'm glad I went over there. Wow, there's actually a lot of places. Go to Periki's Overlook. I mentioned it's kind of cold. Kind of cold. And it feels wonderful.
Seraphim, thought we agreed you'd stay out of my head.
I weren't in your head, lad. You think like an ogre snores. Would be a fool and a half not to make sure them thoughts ain't full up of trouble.
What do you think you're gonna find?
Nothing particular, just, anything.
That's an imp over there. Alrighty. Let's just do things one at a time.
Why, hello. Kutsuli at your service.
Kutsuli? She sets down her pruning shears and looks up and down with a warm smile.
I can tell that you're new to the Deadfire. Maybe you're still getting your bearings? Some of my herbs can help with seasickness or worse afflictions.
What makes you think I got here recently?
It's nothing personal. You just have that taking everything in look about you. Give it time. It'll pass.
She reaches to brush a curl of fur behind her ear. Her gaze wanders towards Seraphim and lingers there. She then pulls her focus back to you, blushing slightly.
Oh, ain't no shame in looking, lass.
Flashing a crooked grin, Seraphim bows to the herbalist. What brings an herbalist to Periki's Overlook?
Money is the obvious answer, but I don't think that's what you're after.
She smiles.
Yes, I'm an herbalist, but I also pride myself as a florist. I think the city liked the idea of putting a flower shop somewhere visible. It's ostentatious, really. Probably the same reason why we have a magic shop next door. Periki's Overlook is a great big splash of culture and innovation, there to show travelers that the Huana are ready for the world at large.
She shrugs. Show me what you got for sale. That's the Carrie's glove. Okay. 1 per rest. Vine Lurker. Oh, it's a summon? Yo. I might snatch that up. Gotta have that there summons there. Kind of expensive though. What can we sell? Make it a little bit more reasonable. That looks good to me. Thank you very much. Mind me, I'm gonna just look around. Tiny little abode. Okay, so we want to give this to you, I guess. What is this? That has 3 uses. There was something else that I got. These. 1 per rest. And this summons brine imps. Summons brine imps. This doesn't say how many times I can use it. Roll doesn't say how many times I can use it either, but I would assume I can only use it once. So the best thing to assume in this case is that if it says you could use it more than once, then you can use it more than once. Because otherwise, why would we get more than one go fan the flames? It's the only thing that makes sense. To me, anyways. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
You're a follower of the light?
The light? Oh, you mean... well, depends on what you mean by follow.
Maybe you heard earlier? I follow Aethys too. Mostly, in a way. I mean, I am a child of the Dawn Stars, even if firstly I'm a Gonite.
That's good, I guess. For you.
Oh, maybe you don't want to talk about it. That's all right. Surely some other time, then. Was it the way I said it? Or maybe I'm in need of a washing.
Maybe it's just the way you said it. Talk to the imp. Art covered on west side, eh? West side. West side.
Indeed. I'll take care of this.
West side. Oh. Don't jack all these.
I'll handle it.
Archimere's auspicious apples.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something. It's about Shodi.
Pick his pocket while he's distracted. What the heck? Oh my gosh. What do you want?
She means well. I can see that. And she's spirited, and if I was still young and didn't know the things I know, it'd be different. But anybody got that much faith in any god, let alone Aethys? I don't know how to talk to someone like that. Not these days. I get why she's like that. And I was there once, long time back.
His eyelids flare with relived embarrassment.
But it's 'cause of that I can't see a way to respect it. I'm no good at hiding it from her either. I don't see this getting better.
She can't deal with the truth. That's her problem, not yours.
All right. I'm not gonna hide it. Won't be pretty, though.
Got a construct here.
Shop imp, greetings.
This imp mutters something dark and hateful under its breath. It regards you with narrow, wandering eyes and flared nostrils. What was that? Sucker?
Buy something.
Makes a rude gesture toward the shop's wares. Why are you so hostile, sucker?
It's not hostile. It's just imp.
He bares his teeth and hisses to emphasize the point.
It's imp and is sad.
His expression falls, new sagged wrinkles and edges grow definition.
Basina spends too much time away from shop, leaving me to fend for self. His bad enough master won't let me leave stupid shop.
You're not angry at all, are you?
Imp's complicated. Kids think we have two big emotions, angry and happy.
He smacks his lips and stumbles on the longer, more nuanced words.
But Kith can't smell Imp spray. Jovial spray, melancholy spray, creative spray, Imp spray all over everything.
To accentuate the point, a little puff of foul-smelling effluvia wafts out of the orifice that was not evident a second ago. Wow. Why do you think Facina spends so much time away?
She hates her work, hates Archimere, hates me. Reason enough.
He counts on each finger, then balls his claw into a fist.
Go on, I don't care.
He gestures for you to hurry. Show me what you got to say. I don't see anything super oh, here we go. A fine wand. The spine of Thicket Green. All plant ability power levels. Whoa! Ring of Focused Flame. Whoa! This is a shield. Grants pale light. Whoa! That is something I would want. Grant spell cache. Whoa, 2 uses per rest. Never mind. I thought that was automatic in combat. I was like, yo, let's go. All right. Weightless Grimoire. Okay. Vaporous Wizardry. Volatile casting damage causes an interrupt, grants extra spell cast. What? What does that mean? Lingrith Martial Masteries. Ooh. Guy knows what's going on. Alright, so I need to get this shield. It must be done. Alrighty. Well, I can sell a lot of stuff. I'm tempted to sell that. I'm trying to think of my party composition, okay? And I'm gonna want a lot of summoners, which means that I'm not gonna be in melee all that much. I'm gonna have Eder as my tank, and then I'm gonna have a bunch of summons tank. And so I don't really need all these melee weapons. I need people in the back lines casting their spells, and I just need Eder to hold the line long enough for my summons to show up, and then I can move Eder back and stuff. So this shield is insane. It is absolutely insane. And I need to have it. So we're gonna sell stuff to accommodate it. And I might get a wizard summoner. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and sell those. I'm gonna sell some more stuff too. Oh, you only have a ghetto shield. We're gonna sell it. We're gonna get this item. And we're gonna get it right now. Alright, that sells.
Buy something.
Right. The stash. Right. Sell that. Sell that. Sell all of these. I'd like to sell all of these. I don't think I'm ever going to use those. And we are so far away from this. Sell some books. Keep the hammer and chisel. Sell one grappling hook. Being super expensive in here. Sell some gems, I guess. I mean, we could just sell all of this stuff, actually. The shield is worth. How much is it again? Like 12,000? Yeah, 12,000. I just press enter? Damn. People are gonna be watching this and be like, what are you doing, man? Like, I gotta do this. We're probably never gonna use it, so might as well just get rid of it. Alright, I got enough. Give me that shield. Sold everything for it. That. Give me that. Get out of my face. Oh, ha ha ha. Hmm? No. I guess it's a constant effect. I hope it's a constant effect. Combat only. Ooh, the range is kind of tiny, but who cares? Shield is amazing.
Of course.
I got nowhere else to turn. Stonehill is going to kill me.
Don't drag me into your mess, Bertenno. Not again.
Then you leave me no choice. I'm sorry.
Hey, come back with that! Madiko!
I thought he was gonna kill her. Oh, a lot of good these ironclad constructs are doing. What's up, Fascine?
That flaccid Batso!
This young wizard clutches her countertop, looking as if she's either going to vault over it or snap it in half.
Imp, you had none of that, huh?
Imp mutters to himself in a dark, guttural tone.
That's what I thought. What am I going to do? Think, Fascina.
Grabs a fistful of her hair and sighs. Looks like your customer forgot to pay.
Ah, very funny. Berteno just took Rokawa's fingers, which is no joke to me. He must have wanted to raise some fast coin. Arkemir will flay me alive over those damned gloves.
Sina cradles her brow and groans. Hey, the game is totally thinking what I'm thinking. Stranger that your constructs didn't attack him for stealing.
Is it strange? I don't know. Go consult Arkemir's grimoire if you're that curious.
Why does he need the money?
He said that he's in debt to a Rautayan captain by the name of Hamuto Stoneheel. By all accounts, a deadly serious man.
What aren't you telling me?
Not that it's any of your business, but Berteno used to spend a lot of late nights here.
Sina coughs into her fist and avoids eye contact.
I got into the construct's guts and marked off Berteno as a safe visitor so they would not attack him. And before you ask, no, I will never do this again.
She crosses her arms resolutely. Why are these gloves so important?
You do not know Arkemir, do you? He is as cheap as a Wodican clerk. Whatever he loses from those gloves, he will take out on me. Somehow.
I'll get that. I'll let you know if I happen to find them.
A kindness, considering this is not your problem. I do not know where Berteno fences his goods, but he mentioned an appointment at the Bra Citadel docks.
Sina bites her thumbnail and glares at the door, seeming to wish it would burst off its hinges.
Hamuto Stonehill must be as dangerous as he sounds, or else Berteno wouldn't be so panicked.
I wanted to talk about Shop Imp, your little co-worker.
I hate him from horn to hoof. More than once I've caught him smearing feces all over our selection of cloaks. Not that this should dissuade you from buying one.
She coughs into her fist. I think he's sad because you spend time away from the shop. In a strange way, I think he likes having you around. He studies you, weighing your words with a doubtful, if interested expression. That golem up there just needs to calm down.
No. We are talking about the same little flying stinker? Maybe I ought to be nicer to the little thing. We both hate Arkemir, so we have that much in common.
Tell me about yourself.
I am the apprentice of He of Many Colors. That's plain old Arkemir to you. What few spells I know have names like Arkemir's Dripping Scourge or Arkemir's Malevolent Codpiece. He made me conjure a household staff of imps. Horrible, chittering things. I think it's because he knows I hate them.
Sina sighs and waits patiently for you to speak up. You use a lot of honorifics when you talk about Arkemir.
He makes me call him by the titles he's earned in his long career. I can also call him by the titles I've made up since the start of my apprenticeship.
She grins, glancing left and right.
To me, he's the bringer of foul wind, the teeth of suckling imps, and the herald of dirty slippers.
I have questions about your predicament.
Berteno stole Rokawa's fingers to pay off his debt. If Arkemir finds out, he will boil me into broth for his imps.
I already asked all the questions, I guess.
Suddenly, my whole existence revolves around these gloves. Incredible. Go on, then.
What do you got? You selling me the same stuff that your imps were selling me? Looks to be the case. Because I see a lot of my stuff in here. 9 for that? Where's the rest of my party? It is mighty tempting to
Looking for a pun, good sir?
Go to the living quarters. I forgot to save. Save. Oh, I can steal from here. Oh.
They're over there.
Tina's journal. I'll take that. Unlock that, please.
Easy breezy, wet.
Ooh, hoo, hoo. That's what I'm talking about. Window overlooks the streets of Pariki's Overlook. The second floor of Arkamir's Manor is just across the way. The right tool and practiced throwing arm could make crossing the gap a manageable feat. Ooh. Study the distance. The gap between the window and the manor is too far to leap. Moreover, the sheer wall and erratic gusts of winds make the prospect of scaling too treacherous. However, anyone with a decent climbing experience could secure a grappling hook from this distance. As you observe the manor, you catch the silhouette of a lone ironclad construct patrolling the second floor. Study at a distance. Okay, that's the same thing. Let's throw the grappling hook. The hook sails across the gap and lands with a clang. After the rope is pulled back, the hook solidly lodges in the railing of the parapet. Climb across the manor. Rope creaks and sways, but with care and slow, deliberate progress, you safely make it to the other side.